So I've been on the quest for the perfect Einkorn bagel for quite a while now. I've gone through lots and lots of different test iterations, and today I think I nailed it. It's looking really good. I'm excited about getting these boiled up and baked up. I think the bagels are going to turn out amazingly well. I may split it into plain and cinnamon raisin. We'll have to see how I'm feeling and if I have any raisins. This dough looks amazing. Can't wait. Oh yeah. I don't know if you've ever made my Einkorn bread, no-knead sandwich bread before, but it is a really sticky dough. And with these bagels, you want it to be pretty firm because you're going to form it and boil it, so it needs to be firm enough to do that with. And so, just feeling this here, it's a little sticky, but I think usually with Einkorn, when you proof the dough, it loses a little bit of its stickiness. And so I'm just gonna go with this. I can always knead in a little more flour right before forming, that's okay. Yeah, I think if my hands were wet or greased, this wouldn't be sticking at all, so yeah, I'm excited about that. All right, let me wash my hands and I'll cover that. So I'm gonna go ahead and add a pretty liberal amount of bench flour to the counter, and then we're gonna take this out. It did soften up, well, it did become a little less sticky than I thought it was gonna be, as I thought, but it is still pretty sticky. So I may need to work some of this flour into it because we don't want it sticking to the surface. We want it to be a nice firm dough before we boil and bake it. I think we can probably shape this now. That was probably an extra 3 tablespoons of flour that we worked into it. And that's gonna depend a lot on the day, the exact temperature of the water that you're using. I mean, there's so many factors in how the flour reacts. And so today we just needed a little extra flour. Some days it might be super dense without any modifications to the original recipe. But for right now, we're gonna go ahead and get this started. I'm gonna separate this into 8 pieces. flour, a wooden cutting board, to put these on after they are shaped, because we're gonna let them rest for about 10 minutes before boiling them. All right. They are still pretty sticky, so I'm having to coat them in flour just a little bit more to get them rolled. And then you're just gonna stick your finger right in the middle all the way through. Like I said, it is a little sticky, so I'm having to dust it a little bit more. And then you're just gonna gently pull to make that a little bit bigger. And then you're done. You're just gonna let those rest. Ah! I just remembered I was gonna make these half cinnamon raisin, half plain. Oh well. All right, we're gonna let those rest for 10 minutes and then we're gonna put them in the boiling water. Look at how good those look. They're all shiny. I cannot wait to try these. All right, it's finally time to try these bagels and I cannot wait. I'm gonna take one of these bigger ones that boiled for a little bit longer. It feels really light and fluffy. And I'm gonna try it plain without toasting it, with plain and then with a little cream cheese, and then we'll toast it and try it again. I can't wait, let's go. Looks like a bagel. Let's give it a try. I was gonna try it plain first. It's got that amazing chew that you would expect from a bagel. Flavor's great. Oh yeah, that's really good. And when the cream cheese, it's out of this world amazing. I can't wait to try this toasted. Let's get that going. This toaster is taking forever. There we go. I didn't even plan that. All right, let's try this now. Jason, you wanna come try it toasted too?
Yeah.
Very hot.
We got lime.
Do you want cream cheese on it?
Yes.
That is hot.
It is hot.
You said it was. Warm. That's crunchy.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Winner. It was good, right?
Well done.
Yeah. So that's it. Bagels really don't have to be that hard. They're not that complicated, even though they might seem like out of your range if you're new to baking, if you're new to Einkorn, but they're not. They're very simple. This recipe was really easy. It came together quickly. Don't let the boiling step throw you. It's pretty simple. And you'll have Einkorn bagels in no time. We're gonna have these tomorrow with bacon and eggs and cheese for our leg bagel sandwiches. But honestly, just plain or toasted with a little butter or cream cheese, they are amazing as well. And I cannot wait to try these as cinnamon raisin also. Thanks so much for coming with me as we tried these new Einkorn bagels. Finally nailed the recipe. I'm so glad. And if you would, go ahead and subscribe so that you can see more Einkorn recipes, homesteading tips, gardening information, and all sorts of things. Thanks so much for being here, and we'll see you next time.